the Fort Sutter swap meet, show and swap meet. So we start here at the bike corral, see what's available for sale. Looks like $6,000 for a 1968 Thunderbolt, and looks like it's been fully rebuilt. Has all the paperwork. So nice looking bike there. What else has he got here? $10,000 for a 1959 Spitfire Scrambler. Has all the paperwork. It's a good looking bike there. Nice couple of BSAs here. Looks like someone's packing up a bike, but normally this place is packed. There's a little light on this side, so we'll start on this side and then we'll head over there. There's usually a lot of good stuff over there. So we'll just take a look around and see what we got. We got a 1967 Shovelhead. What's he asking for? No price on it. Is there a price here? No price listed, but there's the phone number from Joe. Joe's selling this 1967 Shovelhead Electric Glide. Looks like it's in really nice shape. Nice condition here. So for those who have joined, we're out here in Dixon, California, and we are at the Fort Sutter swap meet, or the Fort Sutter chapter of the Antique Motorcycle Club of America. And this is their annual show, and it's a massive, massive show. Always love coming to this show. Ton of bikes. So if you like motorcycles, you guys are in for a treat. There's gonna be a ton of motorcycles at this show. So we'll try and bring them all to you here. 1970, 95% original, asking $14,000. And this year, gear on which, we're in Dixon, California. So we're about 30 minutes east of, or west, 30 minutes west of Sacramento. And this is the AMCA, Antique Motorcycle Club of America, and this is the Fort Sutter chapter, and this is their annual swap meet. We're just here at the corral, so it's a show and a swap meet. So I like the swap meet part. As you can see here, this is asking $6,500 for this. It includes a bunch of parts, and we'll get to the show part. But I always like to start with the swap meet part because that's what I always like to do, is look for stuff. Although I do not need another motorcycle, especially another project. But this is a 1949 Indian Arrow. Well, that's kind of neat. A neat little bike there. And then look at this. 1984 Honda CT110. It was actually an award winner. Now he's only asking $2,800 for it. So it's actually won an award before. Interesting. Wonder why they're wanting to sell it. But it looks like it's all running, all there. And you got a 1972 Z50. Or I always thought these were called Honda Monkeys. That's what I always call them. $2,500 for that. So, okay, let's go head down this way and see what we've got. We don't have as many people. Normally, this whole field is full of stuff. And for those of you who follow me, we were out here. Oops, sorry. A couple weeks ago for the All British Car Show at the same place in Dixon. So, hey Erwin, thanks for joining. Lots of jack stands here, you'll see. A lot of motorcycles on jack stands, but check out this trike, 1973 Harley Davidson trike, asking $7,500. Trikester, that's kind of neat. Then you've got a 1966 Harley Davidson Sprint 250 wants $3,000 for that. Quite a few bikes on this trailer for sale. Another Harley here, frame for, what's he asking for this one? $2,200. Not bad. Well, this one wants $10,000 for this one here. And check out this one, 1964. $1,600 for this one. That looks nice. Yeah, that's a pretty one. And so this is the first of 2 days, so they'll be here tomorrow as well. I usually like to come in on Fridays and check things out. It's not as many people, but people start barbecuing. Oh, their parts are all over on this side. Let's go over here. People start barbecuing, and a lot of people camp overnight here. I just like to come and look at the parts. Oh, let's see. They used to have a show, the Classic Japanese Motorcycle Club. I don't know what happened to that show. They used to do a big swap meet up in Auburn, but I don't think they've been up there in a while. So let me go back and check to see if, yeah, I've got one of these. Vetter came on my BMW Airhead. This one came off of a CB750. You want $50 for it. It's got the mounting hardware. I need some rims over there. Check out this Harley Davidson bicycle. Aloha and Mahalo says pass. A pass on the motorcycles? You're not a motorcycle fan, or pass on a particular bike I walked by? That's the other parts they got here for sale.
This kid outgrew it. So.
A couple of tanks here. 750 tank. And you got any 550 stuff? No. No?
Not today.
Yeah. Do you know if that Classic Japanese Motorcycle Club, they still hold their swap meet? They used to do a big one up in Auburn.
I remember.
Oh, you remember? So
We ride in all the rides
during the year?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay.
do 2 rides out of my property every year.
Oh, nice.
Out of Sonoma County.
Oh, fantastic.
So
Fantastic.
we go up the coast or down the coast.
Yeah.
Last September we went to Marin.
Cool.
And this year we're going to go up to Gualala.
Okay. Okay.
And then,
Very nice.
2 months ago I did a ride up to a place called Geysers.
Geysers, yeah.
Out
Yeah.
in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
Yeah, Auburn was a lot better.
Well, I just like the swap meets because, I'm always trying to buy
We
parts
come up
for
and do the
projects.
Black Fridays,
Yeah.
the
Okay.
flat track, the races.
The flat tracks. Yeah. 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 Very
And then
cool.
They did it here
Cool.
for 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it was like, I think the last one they did was almost 10 years ago, right? The last swap meet. You got to try and bring that back.
Everyone says that, but
Nobody wants to do it?
it's
Oh,
all
no.
about-
Nobody volunteers to do it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
I know it is. I know it is. That's why I always show up and try and buy something. So.
So they actually put a thing on the website to
Yeah.
try to get people to come. There's about 10 guys here from the club.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. Okay.
There's a couple guys set up over here.
Okay. All right. I'll go check
So
them
we're
out.
trying to get the more Japanese stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
And that's pretty much all I have. So,
Okay. Okay.
as you can see.
Yeah. That's all right. Hey, thanks very much. All right. So the Japanese, I just found out. So the Classic Japanese Motorcycle Club, basically they're mostly doing rides now. They don't do as many swap meets as they used to. It takes a lot of work to do swap meets. So a lot of guys don't want to do it anymore. But so Rodrigo says hi from Brazil. Hey, Rodrigo. How are you? Thanks for joining. A nice Harley here. And then Aloha and Mahalo says too much for the Harley. Okay. They do ask for a pretty price, and I'm not a big Harley guy. I'm more of a Japanese motorcycle and BMWs, and I've got Ducatis. So this show is mostly Harleys and Indians, as you'll see. So I don't know the prices of those that well, and I'm probably not. I'm a kind of a small guy, so I don't do a lot of big cruisers, but it's always fun. I got a couple of Hondas here. Deacon says, "Can I get a bike or it's not for sale?" Yeah, almost everything here is for sale. So you got here BSA, does that say $300? It's $300. There you go. Nice Harley over here.
What's the rent on
I got a Kawasaki over here. Bro, is there any four-wheeled off-road bikes? There might be. There might be some side-by-sides. I just got here. We just literally started the live stream. I was supposed to be here at 1 o'clock, and man, my meeting earlier today ran late, and so I didn't get here until just now. About 2:30 is when I started the live stream. So we'll walk around and check things out, see what else is here. But that's kind of a neat Harley Davidson there. A lot of tanks. Get some tanks and frames. Lots of parts. One of the biggest swap meets I've ever been to. And oh, look at this. Harley Davidson beer from 1985. And looks like he's got a whole case of them. Look at that. That's pretty neat. Look at the old school pull tab. When was the last time you saw one of those? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. A lot of seats over here. Got some exhausts, some saddlebags, tires here, and it's got an engine over here. Kind of neat. So, okay, that's it for this side. Normally, this side's a lot fuller. I think the way they separate it is that side of the park, the fairgrounds, is all domestic, and then this side where I'm standing right now, it's supposed to be all the foreign stuff. But as you can see, there is nobody here with foreign stuff. Everything is going to be Harley Davidson and Indian motorcycles. So we'll go check them out. This is the show right here in front of me. This is where all the show bikes are. So very small section for show bikes, massive section for swap meet. So we'll take a look at some of the show bikes here, and then we'll go over to the swap meet. So you got a BSA here. VB. One man's junk is another man's treasure. I will tell you, I work on a lot of old stuff, and it's getting really, really hard to find parts. And so you just got to come to these things and just hope that somebody brings something that that you can use. So, Gary, yeah, I agree. It's a great show. This is a lot of fun. I love coming to this event. It's usually on a Friday, so I usually take the day off. But thankfully, today is a holiday in the U.S., but I still had a meeting at a conference I was at this morning. But check out this Harley. A couple of nice Harleys here. I don't know a lot about Harleys. I just like to look at them. But here's an Electra Glide. And this blue one is really cool. Nice looking bike there. And then check out this one. I've never ridden a bike with a suicide shifter, but I always thought they were really cool. Always wanted to try one. But there you go, there's that motorcycle there. And these always remind me of like bike pedals. But that's your Kickstarter. Check out that exhaust. That exhaust is pretty neat. Look at that. It comes back here, and then it curves to go around that rear shock, and it comes out right there. That's a nice attention to detail right there on that bike. And you've got this one. Oh, it's actually for sale. This custom shovel head, 1980 shovel head, is actually for sale. Not sure how much they're asking for it, but if it's at the show, you probably want quite a bit for it. Pretty though, very pretty. All right, we'll walk this row and then down the other row. What is this? This one's also for sale too. A Cushman, 1958 Cushman A6. Kind of really nice condition actually. A little Cushman. Neat. Whoop. Somebody just started up a bike. You can hear. Let's see, are they trying to sell it or? I'll run it back here. Take a quick listen. Nice. Very cool. Yeah. Yeah, I can show them the video. There you go. Very cool. Sounds real good. That sounds great. That's a good sounding bike right there. Nice Triumph motorcycle. There he's running. Idle's nice too. Very cool. All right, let's run back, finish the rest of this, but you can see how many bikes there are here for sale. So let's quickly get back and finish up these bikes over here. Where was I? I think it was over here. I think I was on this Harley Davidson right here. Look at how wide that seat is. Interesting. Also has a suicide shifter up here. Good looking bike. Good looking bike. Then we've got a Honda Scrambler here. It's nice. Wonder what year it is. Nice looking Honda Scrambler. Very vintage, very correct looking. I like that. That's pretty cool. Then you got a couple of Honda Trails. You got this one here in gold. Nice. Nice little one. And then you got another Honda Trail right next to it with a sidecar. And look, it only needs a single axle sidecar. It's so light. 1969 CT70, automatic, all new. 8,500 bucks for that. That's kind of neat. It's quite a bit of room in that sidecar. I thought it was going to be kind of small, but looks like it's got quite a bit of room in there. That's cool. All right, one more. I got a Triumph Bonneville here. Nice Bonnie. This is a properly vintage one because it's actually carbureted. The new ones, they have it's fuel injected, but they make it look like it's carbureted. Oh, here are the tags. What year is this one? 1969 Triumph Bonneville. And I think there are tags on here I didn't notice. But we knew this was a 1969 as well. What's this one? 1970. This is a 1970 Honda. Oh, and it's for sale. 5,500 bucks. So those both are for sale. Let's see what we got here. Another nice bike here. Indian back here. Very nice. I got that air cleaner. Kind of neat. Big Springer front end. Nice. And check out this Harley. Nice big Springer front end on that one as well. Another one with the suicide shifter. That's a good looking bike here. Love seeing these old bikes on the road. I think I saw a couple of these last time I was here. I think I wasn't here last year, but I was here the year before. But this is a 1948 Simpex A7. Simpex A7. Servicycle. Interesting. That's a little different. Don't see a lot of these around. Look how small the springs are on this one. Nice. All right, couple of chopper here, couple custom motorcycles, and then we'll start walking the swap meet. And then there'll be bikes sprinkled inside the swap meet. So pretty cool show. If you like bikes, always a lot of bikes around. Let's see, what is this? Knucklehead, 1947 Knucklehead. Very nice. I like that yellow and green, it's pretty nice. So, all right, cool. Well, let's start heading down the rows over at the swap meet. And we'll just start with the front row and work our way through. Lots of bikes here. I don't know, are these in the show? But lots of wire protectors on this one. Very neat. Couple bikes here. What is this? It's a barn find, 1970 Jawa. Last raced in the early 80s. Wow. That's neat. You don't see something like that every day. And then what do you got here? Got a prosthetic leg in the back of this this Harley. Is kind of neat and wild. And you got it almost looks like a CHP bike with the traffic officer helmet on top, and it looks like it was a former police radio. It's got a Motorola radio on it. Very neat. Very neat. All right, let's walk by some of the tables, see what people have got for sale here. Got some models, little lunchbox, bunch of little trinkets here. Neat. Some CDs. All right. Keep walking over here. We'll go check out a couple of rows here of parts, some tanks, and Speedos. A couple of vintage Shoei helmets over there. Neat. All right, keep rolling over here. More motorcycles. It's like some flat trackers, maybe. I don't know if these are being shown or if they're for sale. They're for sale. Okay. Race ready. They sure look like it. Oh, there we go. There are the signs down here. 5,000 for this one. This trial bike's ready. This one here, race ready. 3,500 bucks for this one. Nice. Race ready. Definitely don't need one of these in my life right now, but always pretty cool. Got another 1970 CZ 125. What are they asking for this one? 800 or best offer. Wow. Kind of neat. Lots of interesting stuff here. A little windy today. Normally the sun is just beating down. Every time I've come to the show the last few years, it is just so hot. And today, it's just, we're fighting the wind today. Look at this. A 1960s Solex. Look at that, single cylinder. The motor running that front wheel. That is cool. Michael says it has potential. It does. A motor bicycle. That's pretty neat. Pretty neat for, what do we say? 150 bucks. Huh. That'd be kind of cool. All right. More stuff over here. Lots of good projects here. Nice little Western Flyer bicycle, $45. Let's see. Wish I had some room for probably, $200 for a CT90. Goodness. Michael, yes, easy for you to say. I got to get it home. I got to get it home, and then I got to find space for it. Although it's easy to find space for motorcycles versus cars. I'm already out of space as it is, but man, these prices are wild. Somebody's trying to get rid of stuff here. Look at this. Honda Cub, 200 bucks. That is so neat. That is so neat. And Michael, there's not anything here over $500. You could take home a couple of bikes for that price, for the price that they're asking for these. And they look fairly complete, you know, just replace some foam, maybe check the wiring, change the fluids. Ride at home, it has pedals.
Hey, I'll be right back.
All right, let's see. Some Honda spares here for a Dream. 35 bucks for all of that. We got some more parts here. We'll get to that row. That's a different guy. And then he's got a trike in the back for sale. Turbo Camaro. Yeah, these look pretty original. Looks like they were probably, my guess is barn finds, but that is pretty cool. That's a whole bunch of them. A whole bunch of motorcycles down here. Okay, let's keep working our way down this row here. A couple of frames, got some tanks in there. And you got this all original Indian over here. A couple of Indians.
You know, you've got two terminals on there, so one's for the battery's gonna be.
That's pretty neat. Blue one, you got this red one here. Doesn't have a price, but it's for sale. All original. Really nice. And then I never understood, so some of them I'll see the shifter on the left side, and then occasionally I'll see one on the right side. And I've never been brave enough to try to ride one. I need all my shifting to be on the left foot. I almost bought a British bike where I do right side shifting, and as I convinced myself not to do it. But this looks like they sell Indian parts, Kiwi, which I always thought was a shoe polish brand. But anyway, let's see. Far says hi from Malaysia. Well, that's a long name. That's a long handle. Hard for me to read. But look at this Harley. That's nice. Woo-wee, that's pretty. That's a pretty bike right there. Yeah, good look at that. And then lots of parts here, lots of tanks. A couple of carburetors. Let's see. Wow, look at all the stuff here. Look at this stuff here. Look at engines, heads, valve covers, boots, all kinds of stuff here. And then you've got a trike over there for sale. There's a trike over here for sale. Oh, I remember this guy. His name is Vince as well, and I think Vince's Motorcycle Supply. I think I see him at this show every year in, I think, almost the same spot. So lots of stuff here.
Yes. Yes. Thank you so much.
Lots of stuff here. Nothing that I can use, but always cool to look at all the different stuff here. Little models here too. And you can see a lot of people, they camp out, so they got their cooktops and everything. So a really fun show to come out to and check things out. Lots of frames. Oh, look at this, the showy, what is this? Nice helmet. RF 1200. I've got the Neotech. I just bought it. So I don't need another helmet, but sometimes you can get really good deals on stuff out here. Let's see what's over here, over this way. Oh, look at that. There's a model of a gas pump. It's kind of neat. A lot of beer steins over there.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, no, this one right here.
It's cool.
This is a swing. This is a round swing.
Let's see. Lots of parts here. A lot of parts. Helmets for $5. Yeah, I don't know. Look, that was an RF 1200. Look, there's an a showy RF 200. I wonder what year that's from. It's at the point where it's so old it just good for wall art. But got some motorcycles down here. I think these are going to be in the show. I see some show ribbons on them. Actually, I may have already won one from last year. Yerba Buena chapter. So we're at the Fort Sutter chapter. This is from the Yerba Buena chapter. Helmets, how much for the helmets? Yeah, I don't know. Cheap.
$20 for the bell.
Okay.
For the show.
Okay. So they said $100 for the showy, and then for the bells, 20 for the bells. So there you go, Michael. That's how much they are. And check out this. Let's see. I think this is for sale. $19,000 for a 1968 Harley. Rebuilt motor, rebuilt transmission, but they're both original. OEM police speedometer. It's kind of neat. Oh, there you go. This one's got a Motorola radio on it, police radio. Kind of neat. Man, this cop must have been busy. You've got a hand shifter plus your radio. It'd be kind of hard to ride this thing. You got trying to work the radio and the shifter at the same time. That's neat. All right, keep rolling here. There's a lot to see on this side. $7,000 for this Harley. It's a little more modern Harley. Michael, yeah, I'm sure you do. I think he might be a little overpriced on that showy. I got a brand new Neotech 2 from a store. I think Cycle Gear had it for $500. I was able to pick it up from an online retailer for $400. So $100 for a used helmet. I don't know. Helmet's the one thing I probably wouldn't get in my opinion, my personal opinion. I wouldn't get one used. I'd rather get my helmets new. Everything else, I'm okay with getting used. Everything here is for $20. This is mostly Harley stuff. I don't own a Harley or an Indian, but I do have I do have a trailer. I wonder if this trailer tire is for sale. What size is it? That's a 13. Mine are 12s, so that's not going to work. At this bike in this guy's truck here. Look at that. It's kind of neat. Looks like a, what is this? Moto Morini? It looks like a Moto Morini, but like an original Moto Morini, not the new, oh, it's a matchless. That's cool. That's a nice looking, it's a nice looking bike. I don't know that this one is for sale, Handle. Not everything's for sale. Some of the stuff's here at a show to be judged at. So Mike McGuire, we are at the Fort Sutter chapter of the Antique Motorcycle Club of America, AMCA, and this is their annual swap meet and show. So I always get confused. I don't know what parts are for the show and then which parts are for sale. But that was a pretty cool matchless over there. But nice Harley Davidson over here. Let me get another look at that matchless. This is a good looking bike. I wonder if they're going to show it a little bit later today. This is a 2-day show, so it'll go today and tomorrow, but not on Sunday. Very neat. Looks like it's all original, from what I can tell. Very nice. That's pretty cool. Looks almost like, that's not, is it French? Maybe? Can't tell. Write a note and put it on the truck. I can't buy any more bikes. I've already got 6 at home. That sounds good. I've got too many bikes. I can't show up at home with another bike. That would be bad. Check out the pipes on this thing. Look at the pipes on this thing, and then look at the handlebars, tiny little handlebars. Handle, yeah, I think it probably is an old military bike. But look at the seat on this. Put a bunch of hooks in there. Interesting chopper. Lots of parts over here. Let's take a look and see if there's anything that I might need. If I recognize anything. Some tanks there. What else is over here? Some pipes. Look at this. Harley Davidson Premium Motorcycle Oil. And it's not even a single liter. It's a 1 quart and 0.948 liters. 25 bucks for that per can. It's got quite a few of those in there. Handle, yeah, it is. Oh, here we go. It's Plum Crazy 1967 Knucklehead. Wow. Look at the seat. Velveteen seat. That's neat. That's a neat bike. Let's see what else we got here. Some rims, some old tires, handlebars over here. All right. Yeah, these belt buckles here. Look at this old Winchester belt buckle. We got a Colt. Yeah. Kind of neat. What's this one? Wells Fargo. Wow. That's pretty neat. What are you asking for the Wells Fargo one?
How much?
Yeah.
$5.
$5?
Yeah.
Okay.
It says Tiffany on the back.
Does it really? It does.
Whether it was made by Tiffany, it says Tiffany.
Right, right.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Very cool. Very cool. Let's see. Michael says it's Fargo, North Dakota. Okay, okay. Buckeyes. Hey, Buckeyes. Yeah, I don't know that much about Harleys or Indians. I just know I like looking at them. I'm more of a Japanese bike guy, and so there were some Japanese bikes earlier, but they used to do some foreign stuff at the show, like Ducatis and things like that. But it's really died down. BMWs, there's hardly any of them anymore. But they always have a lot of cool bikes at this show. So always love coming to this show. That's what we got here. Norton, wow. A Norton 850 Commando. Norton's coming back. I just got an email that they're reintroducing or bringing back the Norton. I don't know who makes it. I don't know if it's Norton that makes it, but this is a cool looking classic Norton. 850. Very cool. Some guy just wrote it here. That's very neat. Very neat. Okay, let's keep going here. I know there's a ton of bikes down here for sale. Always seems to be the same people parking in the same spots. So you got some Harleys here.
So I have some signs out in the truck. Come on, I'll show you. And then Kelly got all upset.
There we go. A couple of bikes here for sale, and then he's got a whole trailer of bikes out here. So let's go take a look at those in a minute here. And here you go. He's got all the stuff for sale. He's got a Porsche 356 Prie Coupe.
I think he's a good guy. He collects good stuff. He's actually a pretty good
He's got a couple of 356s for sale.
We didn't talk to each other for like probably a year and a half. Maybe
Oh, he's got a Husky for sale and an Airstream frame. I wonder what this is. 1959 race car. Huh. Got a lot of interesting things for sale. I'm curious what he's asking for the 356. But, all right. What is this? Look at this.
That's one way to see it.
Indian. Wow. Hendy Manufacturing Company. Let's see. So you have a price for it? It's for sale or trade, it says, but no price.
You're right. It's beyond value.
If you got to ask, it's too much. Yeah. Look at that. Look at the exposed spark plugs. Give you a little shock when you pull that, touch that. Very neat. Let's see, and he's got a ton, always has a ton. Every time I see this trailer, there's always like a ton of stuff on here that's for sale. Look at this, Ace motorcycle. That's so neat.
I'm not trying to pull anything.
And he's got another Harley in between right here, right there, and then got another, there's a Henderson over on that side. We'll go take a look at that over here. But it's got another Harley here. What is that? Cossacks? Cossacks? Never heard of that before. Michael says get a package deal. Yeah, I don't think so. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen, but look at that. It's always this guy always has a bunch of great stuff that I never see anywhere else. But yeah, gonna do some research on that. Cossacks. I've never heard of Cossacks before. That's pretty neat. That is neat. And then Henderson, look at this. Henderson with the white tires. Look at that.
looking at that thing.
Look at that.
Should I buy that? Should I not? I'd rather buy
This is pretty neat. Look at it. It's 4 cylinders in line.
That's cool as hell. I like
Wow. And look at the pedals right here. That is so interesting.
You own them all.
This bike. It's such an interesting bike. And then there's a Harley here, more normal looking Harley over here for sale. Everything here is for sale. And then that Ace, another 4-cylinder inline. That is neat. That is neat. And then there was this one in his truck that's also for sale. This Harley here too. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff on this trailer. But that's a cool bike. All right. And he's got a lot of interesting signs over here. Look at this tank. What is this? 1914 tank outfit of a 1914 bike. Art, which one? Oh, Michael, thank you for sharing that about Cossack. But look at these parts. It's kind of interesting parts over here. Look at that. That's kind of neat. Oh, look at this Indian fender. It's kind of cool with the Indian head on it. Oh, and then look at this. One of the old Michelin signs. How much is he asking for this? $1,600. Double-sided Michelin sign. Wow. And then let's see, Michael says, any watches? I haven't seen any watches yet, but you know, I'm trying to get through this show here because there's so much to see. So we'll see what we can, we'll see, and he's got 2 more bikes in here. I'm gonna take a quick look. That's a Harley Davidson. Look at that with white tires. It's a Harley Davidson over there, and then you've got this one over here. Very cool. Very cool. All right. A lot of fenders, a couple more helmets. Look at this. Evel Knievel helmet from the 1970s. Wants $150 for that. So, all right. Well, I'll keep moving here, and people got their cots out. They're going to camp out here tonight and get back first thing early tomorrow morning. So here we go, more stuff here. Tell us some prices. You know, Art, I will. If they got prices listed, I'll tell you guys the price. The problem is when they don't have any prices listed, and I can't stick around too long if we're going to try and get through this show. But I'll try and get prices when I can. Maybe we'll circle back to that guy in a little bit. Some people don't have prices. Michael, where are the food trucks? There is a food truck earlier. We walked by it. I didn't stop because I've got to make it home for dinner. So that's kind of why I'm rushing through it just a little bit, just so I can make sure I can get home for dinner. Michael, can I come back tomorrow? Well, unfortunately, I've committed to going to another car show tomorrow and a live stream that one. So that's why I always come to this one on Friday, and they're in opposite directions. So that's why I gotta show you what I can here, and then jet, and then go to the car show tomorrow. Another looks like Evel Knievel type helmet there. Oh, I remember this guy. He's got this trailer that he made look like a Indian motorcycle. Cut the motorcycle in half and then welded it to his trailer. I remember, and then even in the front end, you guys see the front end. Yeah, I remember seeing this trailer from last year.
Hung up on me.
So, all right, let's see. What else we got here? Another motorcycle here. It is Father's Day weekend, yes. So that's why we're busy, because there's a lot of there's a lot to do this weekend. So I'm trying to cram it all in. My meeting ran long, and then in between this show and where my meeting was, there was a junkyard, and there were some parts from the junkyard off of a car I needed. So rushed over there to go pull the parts from the junkyard, and then jammed over here to get to this show to share this with you guys. Here you go. Somebody's asking for prices. This one's asking for $17,000. Needs a little bit of work, but in good shape. Oh, there goes the motorcycle. Sounds good there. Yeah, Michael, you tell her to bring me dinner. I'm not telling her that. Oh, nice one here. Okay. We'll keep rolling through here. Lots of parts, lots of bikes. There's so much to see at this show. I love the show.
Wait.
Yes, lots of things here, and then look at these bikes.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Look at that. Excelsior motor. Wow, that's neat. Looks like is that a siren?
That's a horn.
That's a horn, okay. Looks almost like a siren.
1927.
1927, that's fantastic. Oh, look at that guy riding through here. That's pretty. That's really nice. Really nice.
Upstairs.
I don't think this one's for sale, but the one next to it is for sale. This BSA, 1966 BSA, 3500. Let's get a closer look at it. Go around here. That's actually a pretty good price for a BSA, 3500 or best offer. It's on non-op right now, so there's no back fees. Which one? The Excelsior? Here, I'll have the owner tell you about it. You mind telling us about the bike?
1927 Excelsior.
Oh, hold on a second. I'm going to give you the mic. We're streaming live, and then people are asking questions. So.
It's a 1927 Excelsior Super X.
How long have you had it?
This is the first time it's been outside.
Oh, wow. Fantastic.
Hasn't even had gas and oil put in it yet.
Oh, wow. So did you restore it, or did you got it in this condition?
Oh, it came to me in all pieces.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So how long did it take you to get it from when you got it to get it to this condition?
2 years.
That's fast. That's fast. Fantastic. All right, so this, I'm assuming it's not for sale, but he was asking what the cost was. So maybe.
It's insured for $70,000.
Fantastic. That's a good number. Fantastic. Well, thanks very much. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right, Michael, did you get all that? There you go. That is, yes, it's the first time that he's brought it out. Doesn't even have gas or oil in it. That is beautiful. That's fantastic. Fantastic looking bike. So, you know, Michael, I don't think you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Michael thinks he should insure it for $100,000. Oh, there you go. Michael, so he said if you want to buy it for $100,000, you can have it. But anyway, good. Thanks for making me stop, Michael. I appreciate that. 1984 Sportster, $3,200. Not bad. Then you've got this Yamaha for $4,500. Looks good. And then check this out. $10,000 for a Rickman Matisse. That's a good looking bike right there. Don't see a lot of Rickmans, but that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let's go look at it from behind here. Very neat. Very neat.
I fabricated my own swing arm out of chromoly.
Okay, let's look at that. Look where the tank is inset, or the filler is inset on that tank.
Never TIG welded before. Really? I learned how to TIG weld.
All right. Let's see. $70 for a Trackman. I might come back and get that. Maybe. Oh, actually, I need a front pit bull stand. Let me see if we find one here. But lots of Springer front ends here. Some vintage carburetors. They haven't even opened up all their boxes yet. But lots of parts here. Michael says mini bikes sell really well. Really? I wouldn't have thought so, but all right, I'll take your word for it. All right, lots of smalls here. Some interesting couple of tanks there. All right. Okay. Let's keep rolling here. What we got here? Got a couple of interesting things here. Lots of Springer front ends. Yeah, Michael says I don't need validation. I do want to be able to sleep in my own bed though. So look at that. Harley Davidson Budweiser. Pretty cool. Interesting stuff here. Looks like a steering dampener there. What else we got here? Some smalls over here. Somebody was looking for watches, right? I haven't seen any watches. Haven't seen a lot of foreign bikes, which is interesting. Normally, I would have seen some Kawasaki's by now. Last year, there was a Ducati that I was really interested in. I think it was a Ducati Dharma. But most of the bikes, I mean, majority of the stuff's going to be Harley and Indian, but occasionally they'd get some other stuff. So let's see what we got here. All right. Okay, coming up here on a few more bikes here. Let's see. $1,500 for this one. That's not a bad. Not bad, not bad. Got some more parts here, some smalls.
Look at the taxes.
Look at that. Couple more bikes here, guys. Taking a real close look at these here. There you go. More bikes for sale. Lots of parts. Lots of parts for bikes that I don't own. Look at this mini lathe. That's neat. That is pretty neat. Look at that. That is pretty neat. Little mini lathe. Okay, now I'm curious. How much for the mini lathe?
500.
500?
Yeah.
Cool.
It works really well.
Yeah.
I got it from a guy and never used it.
I never used it?
I turned it on, it spins, and I go, that's nice. I have 2 other lathes I use.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so it's not because it's,
Yeah.
2 big lathes that I can do anything.
I just think it'd just be neat sitting on my desk.
Yeah, it's a neat thing to look at. And
I was gonna say, exactly.
And the new
Very
ones
cool.
are all plastic. That one's
Right.
a nice cast.
I know.
Sitting on your desk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very cool.
a lot of guys
Uh.
put them on, and
What? Oh, this one here? It's just my phone, and then it's a gimbal so that it keeps the phone steady when I shake it. Because we're streaming live, so this guy said offer him $300.
Tell him no.
Yeah. Oh, very cool. All right. All right.
Buy that gimbal.
You can get them online, or they have them on Amazon. I got this one from Best Buy, but yeah, you can get them anywhere.
So you just walk around.
Yep.
And then you can talk, and it films everything you're looking at.
Well, that it's filming through my phone, This thing, it's just, think of it like a steering stabilizer.
Yeah.
It just stabilizes the phone so it doesn't shake around.
What's this? That's
Oh, this is
picture?
another camera. I've got two. I'm doing two. So this one I'm doing live. This one I'll record and just edit when I get home.
Wow.
So I just record them on two different cameras because that way it's a backup.
'Cause
So
I want to do my motor. I already
Okay.
got a video of it.
Yeah.
Run it with no oil.
Okay. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Looks like you got a bunch of chemicals here.
Yeah, they're lubricants.
Okay. Fantastic. Lots of lubricants here.
Need anything for your car?
Let me come back. I'm gonna finish the live stream and I'll come back.
All right, I appreciate you.
Yeah, you bet.
And you can film the motor, run it with no oil in it if you want to do it.
When are you gonna do that?
Well, nobody comes back. If you
Okay.
come back, we'll take a look. We'll do it.
Okay.
Can you live stream it?
Yeah.
You will?
I'll live stream it. I'll come back. Okay. All right, we'll come back.
How long?
Let's see. How long do you think it'll take me to get to the rest of the show? Probably another 30 minutes.
So I run it for a half an hour with no oil in it.
Oh shoot! Wow. Okay. Okay.
If that you got time for that.
I probably don't have time for 30 minutes. So yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I may come back tomorrow. So maybe we'll come back and do it tomorrow.
What we can do
Yeah.
is you can just trim that down.
Okay.
Start the motor up.
Yeah.
You look at the gauges.
Right.
Then I'll drain the oil out.
Uh-huh.
You can pause it.
And then you'll run it again. Yeah.
No, we'll
Oh.
pause it.
Okay.
Then you can come back and say, well, it's run 30 minutes.
Okay.
That would help me.
All right. All right. Let me finish up this, and I'll try and swing back around.
Thank you.
Yeah, you bet. All right. Let me keep going here. Guy's got some stuff that he wants to sell, some oil. So,
No, it's got oil in it.
yeah. Ask the best price he would take. I don't need. You know what? It's one of these things where it's going to end up from his garage to my garage. So these folks looks like they're taking a break. So they got their parts out. But lots of stuff out here. Nothing that I actually need. Although now I'm looking at these Honda parts that kind of look familiar. So this might be some Honda stuff, which I've got a Honda 550. Well, it's actually a 500, but there's a 550 motor in it. So it's a bit of a Franken bike. But I recognize some of these things. These look Japanese. So, yep, Suzuki stuff. CB1000. Yeah, there's definitely some Honda stuff here, but nothing for my bikes. So we'll keep cruising here. Keep cruising here. I've only gotten through one row of stuff. I looked at so much stuff. I wish I had more time to hang out. But I gotta just film what I can today and then head out. But Mike Murphy. Mike, we are in Dixon, California, and this is the Antique Motorcycle Club of America, Fort Sutter chapter, and this is their annual swap meet and show. And we're mostly in the swap meet side because you know me, I love buying projects. So trying to not tempt myself and get any more projects here. Look at the exhaust on that thing. Yeah, I'm trying not to tempt myself with getting any more projects. My friend Ghosty, who's a regular, is not here, but she will try to keep me honest and make sure that I finish my projects. Because I'm real good at getting new projects. I'm not really good at finishing my projects. So I'm trying not to get any more projects. But Michael's 11 hours away in Montesano, Washington. Here you go. 7,500 for that. That's neat. Well, check out those bikes on there. Let me go run over there real quick. Oh, he's not gonna. I wonder where he's going. Those look like some good-looking bikes over there. Where's he running off to? Those are some good-looking bikes. Looking bikes on that trailer, but he ran off. Oh man. Okay. Well, hopefully we'll be able to catch up with him and see those bikes later. I don't know where he's taking them, but there are some good looking bikes on there. All right. A few more tanks over here. More. Love that. Sarcasm, just one of the services we provide. That's fantastic. What's that? The sign's for sale?
We're motivated sellers.
We're-
We're wanting to sell everything is for sale.
Yeah, I know. The problem is it's going to go from your garage to my garage and sit there, and then I'm going to come back next year and do the same thing. Oh, there. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. Let's see. Yeah, everybody's got stuff. Look at how small this Yamaha tank is. That's so neat. All right. Oh, look at this BSA tank. It's a pretty tank. That'd clean up real nice. All right. Some more tanks and seat pans. And some more showy helmets over there. I think we came by that booth earlier. Oh yeah, we came down this row. So where did that guy go with his bikes? Oh, he's coming back through. Let's take a quick look. Let's run over there real quick and look at his bikes, because these are some good looking bikes here. Good looking bikes over here on this guy's trailer. I don't know where he's going. Hey puppy. Check out all these bikes. Wild Bill's Tattoo. And he had some really neat bikes here. I'm not sure where he's going with those bikes, but they look really good. Simply Authentic Sportman. I wonder where he's going. He's driven up and down. I just want to wait for him to park so I can look at his bikes. All right, well, hopefully that guy will park somewhere, but in the meantime, we'll keep it going. Yes, it would look good in my garage. And I owe you guys a garage tour too. A lot of regulars on the stream keep asking me to do a garage tour, which I owe you guys at some point. So nice Triumph here. Looks like this one's for sale.
$4,000.
$4,000. Yeah.
Take it home. You could do your vlog. You could ride around.
That's right. That's right. I've got 7 bikes already. I don't need an 8th, but. Oh, very neat. $4,000, not bad for a Triumph T100. Not a bad bike. Not a bad bike. Oh, look, there's the BSA Owners Club is here. Thanks, Michael. Appreciate that. Free test ride on a BSA 3-speed. Neat. Okay. Lots of parts in here. This looks like some Honda stuff, though. Those look Honda taillights, but maybe not. Maybe Triumph. Got Norton tank. Nice Norton tank. That almost looks like a BMW tank, but I'm not sure. Lots of neat stuff in here. A lot of shocks. Wheels. Look at this Indian. Look at that.
Under a carport. They cannot be daily drivers. You have to have other vehicles.
Look at that. Look at that Indian. Really nice.
So as long as you're within all of those
Really nice.
areas, then it shouldn't be a problem. What if you're, say, for example, like traveling or something?
That's nice. Look at that shifter. That's an interesting shifter. Cool. And look at these. A lot of frames, bunch of pipes and a garbage can, and then, geez, bins and bins of parts here. Look at that.
So what you do is you do
That's a lot of parts.
with these for each
A lot of
side.
parts in there.
Since you're doing it, you're doing 2 cylinders. So once that's sand,
What's your channel?
It's called Kintsugi Moto. But if you
I couldn't spell that.
try searching for live from this show,
Dixon, okay.
yeah, and you should be able to find me on YouTube. So.
Cool.
You guys are really organized. All your stuff's and nicely organized. I wish my stuff was all organized like this. And oh, look at this Indian stuff. That's cool.
Checking the mini bike down there.
Oh yeah, I will. Very cool. Look at this, another lathe here. Oh, it's a truing stand. Wow, look at that. That's pretty neat. Vintage sporty parts. Look at the Honda Spree. That's so neat. I got some cool stuff here. Whoa, he told me to check out this mini bike. Now I know why. Is that a turbocharger?
I found you.
Yeah, oh, you found me? Good. That's a turbocharger on that. All right, I'm gonna swing around and take a closer look at that. It's got a few tanks here, but gonna take a look at this mini bike. That is wild. Look at that. All right, this is probably
For you?
sure.
That's a favorite this year.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
I wish I had a penny for every picture taken.
Yeah,
This thing.
yeah, that's what you should do. You should charge people for taking pictures. That is wow.
I don't have a kickstand, so I got
Okay.
to hold it.
Okay, yeah, no worries.
That's sick, bro.
All right, so a guy on the channel is asking how much, but it's not for sale, right?
For sale,
Yeah,
no.
not for sale, Michael.
Sick.
But that is pretty cool. Well, thanks for showing that to us. Have you? Is it? I bet it's really fast.
Yeah, scary fast.
Yeah, I bet it is. I bet it is. How do you ride it often?
No, I just got it running 2 days ago.
Oh,
I
okay.
just finished it.
Okay.
Rode it around here today and a little bit last night in my neighborhood.
Oh, fantastic. So, and what year? What year is it?
The bike is a 72.
72.
The motor is a 65.
Is a 65. Wow, that's pretty cool. Well, thank you for showing that to us.
Absolutely.
That's pretty cool. All right, Michael, so you heard all that, right? So he just got it running a couple days ago. Hasn't ridden it yet, but he's ridden it around the fairgrounds. And with that turbocharger on there, that's scary fast, he said. Oh, Michael, they're actually watching right now. So hopefully if they're watching, they see your comment, you can ask them, because you're close enough to actually come down here and get it. You're just a short flight away, and then you could haul it home. So let's see, more parts over here. A lot of parts over here. Not as many as it used to be. I remember the first year I came to this thing, and it was just jam packed. You're closer. Yeah, I am closer, but I'm not buying it. Please do not touch. Okay, we're not going to get too close to that bike. Look at that. It's got a little, looks like almost like a windscreen that you can't see through. So that's neat. That's neat. I like that trailer, actually. I'm going to try and do a track day this year. And so I've been, if you look at my main channel, I've been trying to build up a nice Harbor Freight trailer so I can trailer my bike to the track, because it's about a little far. But look at this Indian. That is beautiful. Love the blue. Love the artwork on the tank. Another suicide shifter. Pretty bike. That's cool. That's cool. And then look at this one. This one's got a baseball shifter on it. And then see, this one's on the left side again. And then if we look back at this bike, it's on the right side. So I was always curious about why they do that. And then look at the speedometer. It goes all the way back to the rear wheel, but that kind of exposed wire is kind of neat on top of the tank. Yeah, look at that. Custom exhaust fabrication. That's what these guys do. That's kind of neat. Look at that big old baseball shifter. It's kind of neat. Some more parts over here. Let's see. Got some more parts here. Nice helmet. $25 for this helmet. A little small, but Michael, there you go. Let's see, a couple of nice Harleys back here. Just hanging out back here. Look at these. That's nice. Nice one right here. That's pretty neat. Oh, look at that. It's just low, neutral, second, and high. The heel toe shifter. Let's take a look at this bike back here. It's nice. Lovely color. Fantastic. Good looking bikes back here. All right. All right, we're gonna keep rolling here because we're getting a little short on time. So, there we go. Lots more parts here. Oh, there's a auto show where you are. That's cool.
Same on there. Like Fred said, it's a regular.
All right, this one's for sale. 11 grand for a 1946 Indian Chief. Not running, needs a total restoration. It looks like it's completely apart right here. And then this one is also for sale. 12 grand, 1947 Chief. Cool. And then lots of Indian parts here. And then some more parts here. And look at this Indian here. I don't think this one's for sale. I think this one's being shown. But really nice. Looks really original. Nice Indian Chief. All right, I'm gonna blitz through here real quick. And I think we've only got a couple more rows. So I think probably another 45 minutes we should be done. Free red vines. Okay, since they're offering a free red vine, I'm gonna take one because I'm getting a little hungry. Although I can't open it. Let's see. Wow, lots of frames over there. Got the black top ready to go here. Got some neat stuff over here. Oh, he makes stuff here, fabricates stuff. Michael, here you go. Here's your red vine. Lots of parts over here.
Okay. How much?
$5?
Oh, it's got awesome. Lots of tools over here. I could spend all day over here. Got 10 millimeters?
There's like some big heavy.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're in a secret compartment.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. Actually, I was needing something. I can't remember what it is. Do you have a single 15 somewhere?
Like a wrench or a socket?
Socket.
Sockets would be in.
Being one of these. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll call.
This one's mostly picked through.
Okay.
The 1/4 inch there might be in.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'll come back. I'm live streaming. I don't want people to hang out here while I'm looking. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't want to mean to keep you there. Yeah, Michael, exactly. 10 mils. I do need a spare 15. But let's keep it. I'm gonna keep rolling here. Keep rolling here. Otherwise, we're definitely not gonna finish. Some more parts over here. Some engines over here. Look at this one. Kind of neat. Neat little engine over here. Little 8 horsepower. A lot more tanks over here. A lot of frames over there. Yeah, I'm gonna walk down that row in a little bit, so. Let's see, I think we're almost at the end of this row, so we'll finish this row, loop back around. And here you go. A lot more parts over here. Oh, some vintage helmets up there. There you go. There's a couple of a BSA tank over there.
Look out, I think this guy's CIA.
Got some Oh, he's got some car parts over here. All right. Got some Yamaha tank over here. Oh, it's starting to get warm, a little bit warm, but let's see. More tanks, some more bicycles. Set of wheels. I don't know what those are off of though. If you can get the tanks cheap, yeah, I've done that. There's a radiator shop near me that dips tanks for really cheap. Like, well, I say cheap, but that was like 10 years ago. They would do them for like $100, and they would dip it and coat it. So they would boil out the tank for me, and then they would coat them. And I don't know if that's the same as hydro dip, but they would coat it with the it's like a red material. I forgot what it's called, but it was some rust proofer. So a couple of neat kind of motorized bicycles. It's kind of neat, although I feel like you'd get your clothing caught in that pretty easily. Oops, sorry.
That's all right.
All right, let's keep it rolling here. What else we got? Anything over at this last row here? Lots of bins of parts here. Nice wooden steering wheel over there.
It's a nice collection.
All right. Okay, let's circle around here, go down the next aisle. Looks like there's more stuff down the next aisle. I think there's just 2 more aisles, so we're trying to get through them here. Another nice trike, interesting trike here. Let's see, they're not quite set up yet. And got a couple of things here. Looks like some nice pistons. Neat. How's it going? Good. A frame here. And Honda, what is this? It's a Honda, but what is it? It's this has got to be for sale, but there's nobody here with the sign. And we're not sure, but looks like a Nighthawk or something like that. Yeah, if you're not in a hurry, I'll go back and look at the tools. If you want to hang out with me and look through and see if they've got a 15 mil. So I'll go back there last. There you go, 7,500 for this chopper here. Engine and tranny were rebuilt. That's it. You're right, Michael. Good eye. I was trying to figure out. I was like, I know this motorcycle, but I couldn't figure it out. But yep, I think you're absolutely right. Looks like it's leaking quite a bit though, so that engine needs to be gone through. Again, I don't need any more projects. Some Honda tanks here. Those look like 550 tanks maybe. Another mini bike here. Let's see what else is here. Oh, check out this Coke. Looks like a Coca-Cola cooler. Suzuki OEM parts, and what is that? Look at that. Harley Davidson topper. That's neat. Little neat thing here. And we got some more bikes in there and a mini bike. And lots of parts here. And this beautiful BSA right here. Let's see. 1966 BSA A65L wants 33,000 for it, or best offer. It's nice. And then you got this Creedler. That's different. That's different. 2-speed automatic. Huh. Very interesting. Oh, is that what that is, Michael? It was a meter-maid scooter. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Pretty neat. All right, lots of chrome over here, and little pieces in there. Another bike over here. Nice little bike there. Okay. Let's see. Some interesting stuff here. You got more smalls over here. Small parts. Let's see. What else we got? We got some helmets over here. I don't think they took their parts out. They took their bikes out. Let's see, we got a few bikes here. 1985 Honda Sabre 700 for $750. It's not a bad price for a motorcycle. Then you got a 1970 Yamaha for $1,000, and a Hodaka 1977 Hodaka model 61. Only 600 of them made. It's 1 year only. So I normally like these really quirky things, but with these 1 year only things, it's really hard to find parts, which I'm figuring out. So if you watched my my main channel, I've got a 2000 BMW R1200S, which my friend gave me, and it's a 1 or 2 year only bike. I think they only made it, I think in Europe they went from 2006 to 2008. I think in the US it's only available as a 2007. And it's really difficult to get parts. And you know, BMW is notoriously good about keeping old parts, but even for that one, it's really, really hard to get parts for. So, okay, let's see. A few things on this one. Well, these things are really old. Headlights. Like Mikuni carburetor over here. That's neat. Not for use in aircraft. Pretty cool.
Terry Marsh is his first wife.
And spokes over there. You can re-spoke your wheels out there. And then look at that car out there. Go check that out in a little bit. A few more parts over here. And then this is $600 for this little Harley Davidson here. How much? I'm not asking that, Michael. I'm not asking that one. You're trying to get me in trouble. All right, let's keep rolling here. Kawasaki and a Honda over there. They look like they're probably for sale, but I don't see the owner share. You know what happens a lot with these swap meets is that the people that brought their parts out, they go look for parts too. And then they don't stay by their booth. So then when you're looking to get prices, they're nowhere. They're probably walking around trying to buy stuff. So, oh, was that a Packard, Michael? Okay, I'll go take a closer look in a little bit here. This guy's putting his parts away. Probably done for the day. Look at that. It looks like a single cylinder motor. Kind of neat. Alvin, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I want to be able to come back to this show. If they catch me doing that, they're going to throw me out, never ban me for life. And this is a really cool show that I get to come to every year. Check out that motor. Wonder what that goes in. Pretty neat. And you got, does it go in this? It might go in this. Looks like it would fit. It's long enough. So it looks like they're either restoring it or they're going to sell it as is. So neat. Neat. But look at this bike. Wow. Oh, it's a Crocker. That is a pretty bike. I think 1 year we saw like 5 of them in a row. So, and normally he's in like the way back in the corner, but wow, that's pretty. That's pretty. And then they've got a little dice for their shifter. Nice. Very nice. Okay, keep going here. Oh, I see some valve covers and looks like harmonic balancers. So some car parts, but got some motorcycles on display here. I think I've seen this display because I always remember the mannequin with the leather jacket and the Harley Davidsons that are in this show. Very nice. Okay, and then wow, look at these two bikes on the truck here. I wonder if they're gonna roll these off in a little bit, but look at this Indian. That's nice. Very, very pretty. Love the leather saddlebags. That's a nice touch. Another Indian here. Looks like it's kind of neat to see them side by side. One kind of fully restored, one with a bit of patina on it. And just sitting there side by side. Very neat. Very neat. Okay, what do we got here? More parts. A couple toolboxes with parts in them. Oh, he's got some coins in here. And Hot Wheels, lots of Hot Wheels. Over there.
Super deal.
Super deal.
Super deal. Don't forget. It's the original.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Look at, oh, it's got some more bikes. They open up this cage. How much for the beer? Where'd you see beer, Michael? I didn't see the, you mean the Harley Davidson beer? I didn't see it. Which table was it at? Do you remember? This guy's got a lot of parts in his cage over here. Oh, and he had water in his hand. That wasn't a beer. Norton tanks. It's like lots of Norton tanks here. A couple Triumph ones too. There you go. Lots of those parts. All right, I'm gonna try and scoot. I didn't realize there's actually another row after this one, so try and scoot through this one and then head over to that last row, and then we'll go check out this parts. Bolt Taco. There you go. There you go. Another Hodaka and a Bull Taco. And what the heck is a Tahatsu? Tahatsu? Is that right? Never heard of that before. Let's see if I can squeeze over there and take a look. I'm not sure what a Tahatsu is. Just start skipping? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. So, all right, we'll keep rolling. If you see something that you want me to stop at, give me a holler. Otherwise, we're gonna try and roll through this stuff a little bit faster. Honda Scrambler. Oh, that's a BSA. I don't know what the Honda Scrambler is, but he's got a BSA up there. Got some clothing over here, and then early Princess sidecar. That's kind of neat. Neat parts over here. Nice Indian here. That's pretty. Look at that. These must be for the show. These must be bikes for the show that people are going to clean up and then roll out over to wherever the staging area is. But see anything interesting over here? Yeah, we'll skip this area. Keep it going. Although I like that that Mercedes Sprinter lifted. It's kind of nice. Got some parts in there. Wow, he's got this all set up for like to sleep in. He's got like a bunk in there. Nice. All right, and then I saw this Honda over here. Always liked this color scheme. Nice little Honda Scrambler here. Very nice. All right, some more parts over here, some Harley parts. And look at this. What is this?
AJS.
And what now?
AJS.
AJS.
From England.
From England. What year is it?
1929.
1929. Wow, that's fantastic.
350 single.
It's a 350 single from England. Wow, look at that. AJS. Never heard of this before, but that is really cool. Very, very cool. That's neat. That is real neat. Thanks for bringing it out to the show. That's real neat.
Sure.
Got some BSA parts here. Oh, he's got a Husqvarna tank there. A couple Hondas, another Harley, and then a nice BSA over here. Oh, and this one's for sale. 9,500 bucks for the BSA. Oh, those other two were also from sale. Let's take a look real quick what they're asking for it. 23.5 for this Harley. Nice. All right, gonna keep rolling here. So want to try to get to this last row before we gotta go. That's a baseball bat over there. Another sidecar. I was gonna try and do a sidecar on my old Airhead, but I decided against it. So stopping for sidecars, but for a while I was looking for a sidecar. Lot more parts over here. A couple of engines down there. Yeah, see, this is what I need, is a little trailer like that to haul my my motorcycle up to Thunder Hill and do some racing up there. So, Michael, thank you. AJs were found in England in 1909. Wow, that's pretty interesting. Okay, more parts and tanks over here. A couple tank bags over there. A couple of interesting things in here. Lots of parts. Lots of random parts over here. More random parts over here. What happened to that Packard? Guess I must have missed it. But this is the final row, so we'll circle back and take a look at everything back there. And then that's gonna be probably, oh shoot, now my battery's running low on my phone. So we're gonna try and get through these here as quickly as we can. How long have we been on this live stream? I feel like we've been on this live stream for a while. So anyway, Indian motorcycle. That's pretty. Nice blue. Nice blue on that. And look at this, there's a sidecar with a trike on the back. Look at that. California terrorist hunting permit. But that's neat. That's neat. That's neat. But they got a lot of stuff here. Oh, look, here's a BMW Airhead, a little bit mismatched. It's got an S seat, so it says it's an S100S. It's an S100S engine badge, but this is not the right tank for it. Best offer for this. That's nice. Oh, I think I remember this guy. He was trying to sell me this seat last year, and I almost bought it. So I think this seat goes on this bike. And I was going to buy that seat from the guy, but I never did it because like I said, I got distracted by my other projects. But it's also missing the S has a bikini fairing that's supposed to be on it. So, Michael, I would ask. There's nobody here. I don't know where the guy is. So we're gonna have to. But he's from Sacramento. If I remember correctly, it's the same guy. He's from Sacramento. So I can just call him and go up to his shop wherever he is. So nice Norton here. And is this it was a Weezer or something? Oh, here's the guy. Oh, this is Roland. Oh, it's a different guy. I know Roland. So I'll reach out to Roland. I guess Roland bought this bike then from the guy that I was going to talk to, because he was only going to charge me like $50 for that seat. But I'm sure Roland's going to charge me more. A lot of nice bikes here. Oh, how much is he asking for this one? 1978. Might be a little too new for my friend. 1978? That's not right. That can't be right. My BMW is a 78, and it's an R80/7. This is an earlier bike. I'm thinking this is like a 60s BMW. So, Michael, you are funny. You are funny. But lots of stuff back here. I feel like we should have started back here. There's so much stuff back here. Nice stuff. I see Roland all the time at the drive-in, the movie theater drive-in in Sacramento. They have a swap meet there. It used to be free admission to people, not the vendors. But then they started charging like $10 just to go in and walk around and look. So yeah, it definitely looks older than 78, because I have a 78 BMW, so I know that that's older than 78. Anyway, let's see what else has he got here. Oh, there goes that Honda with the sidecar in it. The little Honda Monkey with the sidecar. Yeah. It's got some car parts here. It's kind of neat. Oh, there you go. That's why you don't ride off with it, because they got a guard dog. Harley Davidson XR, and got this neat little old car here. Kind of neat. Pretty cool. Got another BMW here. So here's where all the foreign stuff is. Nice old BMW, $4,500 for this. That might be, needs a little bit of work, but that could be interesting. That could be an interesting bike. And then you got a BSA here for sale. Nice. Okay, here we go. We gotta keep going here. And Sportsman. Oh, this is the guy earlier. These are the bikes that we saw on the trailer earlier. Kind of neat stuff. Dual Zester. Yeah, it is a nice afternoon. Weather's really nice. Oh, and he's got a Honda Moto Compacto.
Yeah.
Moto Compacto.
Yeah, I got 4 of them for the grandkids.
There you go.
They're a blast.
Yeah, I bet they are. They need to come with a soft tail though, because I remember riding one. The seat's a little hard, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I see a lot of people making a bigger seat.
Yeah.
It's speed bumps.
Yeah. Oh,
Because
right.
there's no shock.
Right.
Hard rubber tire.
Yeah.
Speed bumps are rough on the.
That's what I was saying. That's what I remember. Another Hodaka here. Hodaka. Okay. 1973. And where's Hodaka from?
Well, they were designed in Oregon.
Okay.
Parts built in Japan.
In Japan.
Were
Okay.
assembled in Oregon.
Got it. Very cool. Thank you.
But it was the best, fastest motocross bike before Honda started importing stuff.
Okay. That was it, huh?
Popular one.
Oh, fantastic. Well, thanks for sharing that.
Sure,
All right. Hopefully you guys heard that. So that brand, Hodaka, it's designed and assembled in Oregon, but the parts were manufactured in Japan. There you go. Some Indian motorcycle parts and some Indian motorcycle models. 1931 front wheel for a Scout. Oh, a nice bicycle here. All right, we got another Harley here. Looks nice. All right, and then this one, oh, it looks like this guy's got all his tools covered up, but he's got a toolbox over here. What's he asking for the toolbox? Snap-on toolbox, 225 bucks. That's cool. Michael, you want to see him ride it? Yeah. He'll probably ride it on this hard pack, but there's no suspension on those things. They're not very comfortable. So, let's see. Just, oh, look at that. Let's take a look at this one.
Showed that the oil tank, and I'm not sure that it went all the way across. Just a little chamber? What? Just a little chamber, right? Yeah, it was a chamber inside.
Wow, it's belt drive.
Oil's up there.
What are we looking at?
You think so? 1911 Excelsior.
1911 Excelsior,
First
wow.
year of the twin.
First year of the twin, that's fantastic. And it's belt driven, and that is amazing. That's amazing.
So you don't really know how that's divided or how
No, I
that
don't.
works?
I
Oh.
haven't had the parts of, original tank and stuff.
That's very cool. That's very cool. You see some really cool stuff at this show, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. All right, let me keep it rolling here. Gotta keep rolling. See what other stuff's here. Lots of smalls over here.
You're stuck here?
More parts here. Another bike back there. And then you've got 1913 Excelsior. So we saw a 1911 back there, I think is what he said. So this is a 1913. Very neat. Very neat. That is really cool. How old these things are. And I'm curious how they find parts for these things when they're that old. Whether they're still able to find parts for them. But, very neat. Very neat. All right, let's see what else we got. All right, these guys are working on their bikes over here. All right, a few more tables of parts. And, oh, wait, Michael, what are you talking about? I didn't hear him. Were you talking about was there a conversation going on behind me? I was just having a sip of water. I feel like I've been talking forever. PA, Michael and I really appreciate you. I think you've been around for the whole time I've been on this live stream, so I really appreciate you sticking around, keeping me company as we walk around, check out all these Briggs and Stratton. Wow, look at that. That is neat. This must be before they made lawnmowers. Briggs and Stratton. That's neat. That's real neat. Oh, I'm going to try not to trip over it here. Very cool. Look at the springs on that. No.
They're one number off.
Okay.
Serial number.
Oh, okay. Wow. That's amazing.
That's not a Briggs and Stratton though.
Yeah, just the sign on there. Yeah. It's funny though because you're like, oh, they must have made motorcycles before they made lawnmowers. Very neat. Yeah, if you just Google, if you search on YouTube live from this event, we're streaming live. So, yeah.
What's your channel?
It's called Kintsugi Moto, and I made it way too difficult to. So that's why I say just search for this event, and you'll find it.
Okay.
You'll find me.
If you're streaming live,
Yeah.
these two bikes came off the assembly line.
One number apart. Yeah, I just learned that. That is amazing. That is amazing. Hey, thanks very much for coming out. So hopefully you guys heard that. These bikes are one number apart. So they basically were assembled at the same time consecutively, one after another. So that is very, very rare to have them side by side like that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, we'll keep going here. We'll keep going. We are losing daylight and I'm losing battery power. Let's see. Anything else interesting here? Some more parts. Big old chopper here. Up Texas Speedo Service. There you go. Are you guys really located in Texas? Oh, okay.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
So, what's the approximate price to redo a speedometer? And do you do just motorcycles, or do you do?
I do Harley and Indian.
Okay.
Yes, $300 to fix one.
About 300. That's not bad. That's pretty good.
What you filming for?
On YouTube. I live streaming on YouTube. So,
All right.
yeah, I come to the show almost every year. It's one of my favorite shows to come out to because it's just you see really interesting stuff and yeah, just hanging out. So, well, thanks for coming out. All right, so there you go. Texas Speedometer Service. If you guys need a speedo fix, $300 seems very reasonable. And so let's see, lots of parts over there. We're just gonna go ahead and skip those. No, I'm teasing. We got plenty of light. I don't have much battery power. And then I got to get home and get dinner. Look at this. A little wagon. Simpson's wagon. What are you asking for the wagon? 400. Wow. That's pretty neat. Yeah, it sure is. It looks fantastic. Oh, look, and they got another little wagon down there. Yeah. That's neat. That's neat. Okay, what else we got? Let's see. Check out this Harley back here. This is a good looking bike. That's a good looking Harley right there. Good looking bike. So cool. So cool how they evolved from the look of this to what we see now. So Duelzer said, "Feed the kids." You're funny. Let's see what else we got here. I got some more parts here. I got another sidecar. Check out the sidecar. That's a big sidecar rig. Should have shown your card. Yeah, you're talking about the guy from. Where did he go? The Texas Speedo Service. I'm sure you can Google it. And you can find his shop because I'll probably need something done soon. All right, last of the shows. Here's another Ace motorcycle. I think we saw an Ace earlier. I've always loved the white tires on motorcycles. I think that's just so cool, and you don't see it very often. Oh, there goes a guy on a Moto Compacto. That's a couple of them here. But check out this Ace in white. I think I saw this last year, maybe. I think they brought this. Did I? Okay. Last 2 years. Okay. That's why I recognize it. It's beautiful. That's a beautiful bike right there. Yeah, I think between this and that turbocharged mini bike is my two favorite bikes of the entire show. This is fantastic. It sure is. That is a beauty. And they got a couple more here too. Couple more beautiful bikes. So these are definitely in for the show. And that'll be, I think it's judged tomorrow. So I can't make it back here tomorrow because I've got to go to a different car show and live stream that one tomorrow. But I think we've got everything at this show, covered everything at this show. So so for Michael, since he stuck around the entire live stream, we're going to walk back and go look at some tools, and then we're going to end the live stream. So hey, really appreciate taking this opportunity. Thank you all for joining and staying this long on the live stream. Really appreciate you guys commenting and making it so much fun to do these live streams. And again, tomorrow we'll be at the Bayside Church car show. It's their Father's Day car show. It's their annual Father's Day car show. So we're going to head out there and live stream from there. Probably a little bit earlier. I'm thinking we'll probably start that 10:30 or 11 o'clock. But let me go find this guy's booth where the tools were. I kind of forgot where he was. So yeah, that was a good looking Yeah, there were some good-looking bikes here at the show. Period.
Gone. No, yeah, no, it's not done. Yeah, no, he's gone. I wish you guys
Let's see.
Said something like, hey, dude, what are you doing? I know it's not on your platform.
Uh-oh. See, somebody walked off with some parts. Where was the guy with the tools? Dang it. I forgot where he was. This is what happens when you leave and come back. Kind of forget where they are. Was it this row? Wasn't this row? Maybe it was the next row over? No, because that was the last row, wasn't it? Maybe it was this row. I feel like it was somewhere in the middle. Ask if you were to sell it, how much? Okay, I'll go try and find out. You're talking about that white Ace, right? Yeah, those are no worries, no worries. I'm just walking around trying to find that one place that had the tools, and I can't find the guy. I feel like it was over here, and now I feel like I'm walking in circles. So I'm gonna try and look for him a couple more times, Michael, and if not, I may have to just head out because I do gotta get back home. Been gone a long time, and the wife gets a little upset when I'm gone too long. So I feel like he was just past this building. So let's go take a quick look. And people are starting to put stuff away because I think they're going to go to dinner, and so they don't want all their stuff out. Because I think some guy walked off with some stuff. Guy was pretty upset, I heard. So I want to make sure that didn't happen. Nope, wasn't this row. Where was that guy? Where did he go? Did he pack up? Maybe he packed up. Because I feel it was after this, right? Wasn't it after this? Yeah, next time I just need to stop and look at the parts. Right where they're, right there.
Nope, not yet.
Let's see.
Yep, no offers yet.
He's hungry, he's got mouth to feed. Where did that guy go? Where did that guy go? He had a table full of parts. Is it down this way? I think maybe he's down this way. No. Oh man, I lost the guy. I lost it. Well, Michael, I apologize. I don't know where that guy went. And VMAX, sorry, I'm walking by things too quickly now. I went down every row. So if you do watch the replay, you should be able to see everything. But I'm trying to find that one row where that guy had the parts, but now I can't find him. So feel bad, but I may have to head out. So Michael, I'll bring you out on another live stream in the future, and hopefully they have parts at that one, but I cannot find that guy that had the parts. I thought it was just one or two rows over, but I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing him. I'm not seeing him. And he had a fairly decent sized table. I think it's down this row maybe. Is it down this row? No. Nope. Huh. Yeah, I don't know where he went. Maybe he put his stuff away. Because there's a couple of empty tables now. So, all right. Well, sorry about that. I think I'm just going to call it, and we will try and find some tools next time. But I was kind of bummed because I actually did need a actually do need a 15 millimeter socket, a spare one. I thought, you know, if he's got one for a couple bucks, I'd buy it. But yeah, I think he either covered up all his stuff like that, or he packed it back in his truck. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to call it. So yeah, all right. Super deals. I feel like it was this row that had the super deals. So yeah, okay, all right, thanks, Michael. Well, hey guys, again, thanks so much. Really appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and we'll catch you on the next live stream. Take care now.